Ching Shih, the Chinese pirate that ascended from a life of prostitution to become a legend, and quite possibly the most powerful pirate lord to ever live. But what made her so special? Let's find out together right now. Born in the Guangdong province of China in 1775, Ching Shih became a prostitute in the floating brothels of Canton. She quickly earned a reputation for her intelligence and shrewd business acumen, as well as her talent for persuasion. She caught the eye of renowned pirate Zheng Yi, who, intoxicated by Ching Shih, asked for a hand in marriage. She agreed on the condition she would receive an equal share of plunder and control in his pirate operation. They adopted Cheng Po as their stepson, pronouncing him their legal heir. Over the next few years, they worked tirelessly to bring together many small pirate gangs under their banner, forming a large coalition that eventually grew to around 400 ships and 70,000 men. Their forces were split into 6 fleets, each identified by a colour, with red always the lead fleet. No surprise then that this huge coalition became known as the Red Flag Fleet. Only 6 years after their marriage, Zheng Yi died in Vietnam at the age of 39. Desperate not to return to a life of prostitution, Ching Shih moved quickly to assume command of the fleet, and in an effort to consolidate her power, married their adopted stepson Cheng Po to ensure his loyalty, rather than simply allowing him to take control. She had proven herself an incredible leader by this point, capable of forming and holding together such a mighty force of pirates. The fleet continued to grow under her rule, reaching around 1,500 ships at its peak. Her power quickly grew as she raided camps, ships, towns and villages, controlling the South China Sea. She escaped every attempt to capture or defeat her by the government, her legend and fame only ever increasing. As if being a female pirate, commanding so successfully a massive fleet and dominating every enemy sent against her wasn't enough, she also implemented the now infamous Pirate Code. It was strictly enforced, and it was said its implementation gave rise to a force that was intrepid in attack, desperate in defence, and unyielding even when outnumbered. Her fleet took control of many coastal villages, even imposing taxes and levies on some. The Chinese government sent huge fleets against her, but were defeated in a series of fierce battles. She was able to take control of so many enemy ships that the government was forced to use fishing vessels to continue the fight. At the same time, she was battling rival pirate gangs and bounty hunters from the Portuguese and British navies. After suffering losses against the Portuguese navy at the Battle of the Tiger's Mouth, and with so many targets now on her head, she eventually accepted an offer of amnesty from the Chinese government. It was extended to all pirates under her command that would allow them to keep all the loot they had won that year and go free, as long as they ended their piracy careers. In fact, out of her entire fleet of 17,000 pirates, only 337 were banished, exiled or executed. It was a masterful negotiation that defied all expectations. Her husband Cheng Po was accepted into the Chinese Navy as a captain, and his marriage to Ching Shih officially recognised, giving her status as the wife of a government official. She had also bartered to retain 120 ships for employment in the salt trade, ensuring a continuous revenue stream. She retired into peace, completely free from her pirate life. Several years later, Cheng Po died at sea, and Ching Shih moved the family to Macau, opening a gambling house and brothel, even serving as an advisor for the Chinese government during the First Opium War. She died in 1844 at the grand age of 69, surrounded by her family and at peace. A remarkable life that saw her rise from a brothel to become the most feared pirate lord in Chinese history, commanding effectively for years huge fleets and amassing untold wealth and power. But perhaps even more impressively, she managed to do what few other famous pirates were ever able to. She found a way to retire from piracy and walk away with everything she desired and no target on her back, living out the rest of her life in comfort and happiness. Truly, a pirate queen worthy of the title. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more great stories. Cheers.